In the flood of data and the breakneck pace of technology, a painful irony emerges. The more information we consume, the harder it becomes to focus. In this context, the term brain rot has gained traction as a condition where our powers of concentration, imagination, and mental resilience gradually erode. But brain rot is more than digital fatigue. It reflects a deeper crisis of culture, education, and social stability.
1. An education that fails to teach imagination. Modern schooling is obsessed with efficiency, test scores, and quantifiable results. As a result, imagination, the bedrock of critical thinking and culture, gets sidelined. Children are taught to memorize rather than to dream, to answer rather than to question. A curriculum stripped of narrative depth and weighed down by heavy workloads robs students of space for reflection and inner exploration. Over time, this yields a generation that is quickly mentally exhausted, struggles to sustain deep focus, and lacks creative vision.
2. Pop culture, from collective escape to mirror of ennui. Today's pop culture is inseparable from algorithms. TikTok, YouTube Shorts, meme culture, and internet slang like dooluloo, riz, or even brainrot itself are expressions of an absurd, fast-paced, and jaded world. These aren't mere entertainments, but collective coping mechanisms against a confusing reality. Brainrot in pop culture manifests as rapid, shallow consumption that avoids deeper meaning, absurd humor as an escape from boredom, and viral language that defines digital identity more than ideas. On the surface, this phenomenon seems to celebrate our collective fatigue, yet beneath it lies a longing for substance.
3. Brain rot in politics, when tired minds threaten democracy. In politically unstable societies, whether due to polarization, social inequality, or widespread disinformation, brain rot thrives. As people lose faith in shared narratives and institutions, they turn to irony, skepticism, or outright apathy. Contradictory political messaging floods us with mental fatigue. Campaigns increasingly rely on memes and shallow content to reach young voters. Future uncertainty strains collective cognitive capacity, driving an emotional disconnect from policy debates.
Conclusion: imagination as a cultural act. If brain rot is a cultural cognitive illness, its cure lies in collective action, rebuilding a world that values meaning and imagination. This means that what causes the brain rot phenomenon is not the technology, but the humans who create and build their community environment. Solution: revive a culture of reading and storytelling, not just consumption, but practice in world building. Redesign education to support imaginative exploration, integrating arts, literature, and personal reflection. Champion slow, substantive pop culture, essay videos, visual narratives, and narrative podcasts. Create spaces for reflective dialogue, reading communities, creative workshops, and open forums for inquiry. Foster a political ecosystem that honors meaning. Democracy is as much about collective imagination as it is about casting ballots. Fighting brain rot means reclaiming the space to think slowly, meaningfully, and with creative power.
My old hotel always felt so pretty.